Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks. Well, this is me, GrunfWorks. It's the first time that I'm showing my face in public, and I wanted to show you a little bit a place where I'm usually spending my summer vacation. And this is it, Krk. A small island based off the Croatian coast, northern area. And it's very nice to visit, and beautiful beaches and pebbles, and it also has a rich history which you might want to delve and explore. Now, given that this is the first of my travelogues, I do apologize for the bad sound quality or even a video quality, which I'm not at all sure how it's going to look like, because I'm recording with two cameras, a DSLR and my small point-and-shoot camera, so I have pretty much no idea how it's going to look like. So if it kind of turns bad, sorry, I might do a voiceover in a later stage. As you can see, the town itself, when looking from the seaside, is dominated by the two major structures. One is the Church of St. Quirinus, which is the Krk Cathedral, and also a fortress which was built like a Frankopan castle and a fortress which was built between 1100 and 1400 roughly. Now, the Krk, for many years, Krk was thought to be the largest Adriatic island with an area of 405 square kilometers, although recent measurements give the neighboring islands less than equal surface area. Now, Krk has its rich history dating back to the Roman era, when it was called Curicum, and it endured through the migrations of the nations, time of the Croatian kings, all the way up to the Frankopan family, and under the Venetian rule, then after Austrians, and later on it became the part of Croatia. I will not delve too much into its history. I will rather leave you with a link to the wiki to be able to read about the interesting history and the culture of the island itself. What I want to pay your attention to is the beautiful blue sea and also medieval looking town, which is fantastic to go around and walk through. Krk is also sometimes referred to the Dubrovnik, Little Dubrovnik. So if you are somewhere in the area, you might want to check it out. Most notably, the interesting point is that there are Ryanair flights going to the island itself. The airport name is Rijeka. And let me just show you briefly how the town looks from above. This footage has been given to me by a friend, Ansel Sondigan, who has actually shot it with a drone. For you that might be interesting, it's a 4K Phantom 3. Now, back to the town. As on the left-hand side, you can see the entrance to the marina. Well, not marina per se, but a small harbor that's featuring smaller vessels, although the tourist vessels can come on the main pier. To the right-hand side of it, you have the Frankopan fortress and the Church of St. Quirinus, which is followed by the main, well, not the main, but side square called Kamplin, which is the square in front of the fortress itself. To the right-hand side of it, you can see also Kamplin Park, which is actually a nice area to go have a morning coffee, drink, and maybe even in later afternoon or evening have a pizza. Now, this is a brief view of the St. Quirinus Cathedral and of the Kamplin Park itself. Now, let's just check how the Kamplin Park looks and the castle looks from below. So, this is what Kamplin Square looks from below, and as you can clearly see the fortress, and at the time of this recording there was a local fair in the town because it was the Sant Lovros Days, who is the patron saint of Krk. Here's a little bit of view from above, from the fortress. I'm sorry for the camera shake. I was using my point-and-shoot camera, but I really wanted you guys to see the beautiful view over the sea and the beautiful view of the Frankopan castle itself. Now, onwards to the park itself. as you can see, this is the main street, this is the street going beside the park, and this is the pizzeria which I very much like, and it is just close to the place where we're spending our vacation, and they have awesome pizza. I can recommend you to check it out. And from the park, as you can see, park provides a very, very beautiful view outside to the sea. You can see the ships in the distance. You can see towards the town Punat, and also you can see you can technically see only a bit of a wall right now, but if I zoom out and pan a little bit to the left, you can see the rest a little bit further out, the island Krk, and you can see Punta di Galeto, which is one close to the city local beach. Now, this is what Punta di Galeto beach looks up close, and on the left-hand side is Punta di Galeto beach, on the right-hand side is the Porta Pizana, which means Pigeon Gate, and named after the entrance to the town, which was the opening of the city walls on the town's eastwards side. Now, as you can see, it's pretty empty now because this was shot a little bit before the season has actually started, but usually then there are much more people, and weather is, as you can see, is pretty much sunny, warm, around 30 to 35 degrees, and the water is usually around 22 to 24 depending on the time and the season. The one thing about the Adriatic Sea, it's very translucent. You can see very, very deep through it because the bedrock is mostly of pebbles, and when I mean see-through, I really mean see-through. So let me show you how does this look underwater. Once again, sorry for a little bit of the audio. I mean, this was, and the shakiness, this was shot by my point-and-shoot camera. But this gives you an idea what it looks like if you like diving or snorkeling. This is what you might expect. Going out, this is what the beach looks like. This is, by the way, not the town Krk. This is a beach Ichi, which is also a little bit more secluded than the town itself. You will need a car to get there, but it's also very nice, and it's overlooking the neighboring island Sres. Here, let me just give you a shot of the water and its translucency. Now, not to say that this is the only nice looking beach. This one is actually on the road to Stara Boshka. You will also need a car to get there, but the trip will be very, very much worthwhile. As you can see, it has beautiful turquoise color, and it is not accessible, by car directly. You have to leave the car on the side of the road, which I will be showing shortly, and it is a little bit mountainous road, so you have to walk all the way through it, but it's well worth it in my opinion. You can see the beautiful view, and now you will be able to see the road itself. Getting there takes roughly 10 to 15 minutes from the Krk itself. Just follow the route that says to Stara Boshka, and then when you see the view, you can park somewhere here, and then you have small, like almost goat trail to go down all the way to the beach. Let me show you just a little bit more brief close-up of the beach itself. Usually it's quite popular. You can find a lot of tourists there, but also the one benefit with this beach is that it has also a small bar. Now, this other beach is a little bit behind Stara Boshka, which is also a very, very beautiful, very secluded beach. You have to cross the town, through the town of Stara Boshka, which has narrow streets, but in my opinion, this is my favorite beach on the whole island because it takes a while getting there in the morning, but you have a feeling you have your own private beach, and later on then they open a shop and you can enjoy a little bit of drinks and refreshments and ice cream. Well, this is pretty much it. I'll keep it short. Let me know if you like the travelogue, and as always, I would like to thank you all for watching. Like if you like, and hit subscribe for more different type of content. Thanks again for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.